Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, and I am finishing up my Saturday videos for June 2023. This one will air on June 24th. It is video number 4 and we are still featuring the Wildlife Wonder stamp set. We're going to use this for the envelope, this for the card, and You Mean So Much to Me. Now, this is a Father's Day card, and I realize Father's Day will be over by the time this airs, but that's okay. Because any of the cards I feel that I made this month could be used as Father's Day cards. I have a giveaway at the end of this video. So I'm also bringing in the Retired Celebrating You. I'm using Father's Day. So let's see. I have some basic gray Baker's Twine, and you'll need an envelope, and you'll see why I'm doing a giveaway here in a minute. Oh, I am bringing in the new ink colors. Okay, 3 of them. Okay, we're going to bring in Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, and Pebbled Path. This will be my new favorite green. Absolutely love it. It is very, when you see it, it reminds me of a deeper river rock that we used to have, and I loved that. It just, the tone is beautiful. This reminds me a little bit of Really Rust. That was an old color, and Pebbled Path is my new favorite gray. Just absolutely love it. So we're going to use these. The first thing we're going to do is stamp the envelope. So we're going to use that owl too, just because we can. And I'm going to pop that on there. So I need my little sheet here, just in case I go off. So Pebbled Path is on its way. And I want to thank everybody who came on my live. Ooh, so pretty. So that's the owl. We're going to use, on this one, we're going to have used all of the images in the stamp set for the final card. The wolf, and these are so gorgeous. All you have to do is stamp them in ink. You don't have to do anything else. It is so awesome. Absolutely beautiful. Can you get over how gorgeous those are? Can you guys see that? The images are just stunning. So I'm going to set my envelope aside, and I didn't even go over, I'm so excited to get going. I didn't go over what we need. So you need a card base. I didn't even show you guys the card, did I? Oh, okay. I'm just too excited. This is my card. It's a flip flap card, meaning it has this flap element, and I used DSP front. It's only one piece of DSP, but you can't tell and you can't see the mechanism. And I made it fold towards you instead of being, you could do it like at the side, but with the bear, I just wanted that to fold down like this. And then it opens up to say Happy Father's Day. Now it can also go like that. Do you see that? You just pop that right there and it holds it up, and it's absolutely stunning. And that's why I did it like that. So let's get on with what you will need for this card. We're using very vanilla card base. And I already have the Pebbled Path on it because I have 2 pieces of Pebbled Path and I didn't get a mix, went to get them up. So very vanilla. And I already got something on the back of my card. Okay, so 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, 5.5, 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. That gave us our card base. Layer number 1 is this gorgeous Pebbled Path. Okay, and it is in 8s, and I use those 8s because I just wanted that tiny bit of the very vanilla behind it. So Pebbled Path layer is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I glued that on there so nothing don't want that to get on my stuff. don't want to get that mixed up with our other pieces. So you will need a mechanism piece. You guys are going to laugh when you see mine. Yes, I used my scrap piece. Ta-da! No one's going to see all this. No one's going to see this either, so I might as well use it. So you will need a scrap piece for your mechanism. That's 3 by 6 3/4, and it needs to be scored at 3 1/2, and I have that done. Let's clip that back on. For the inside of the card, here's that second piece of Pebbled Path. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and then a piece of Very Vanilla that is 3 3 3/4 by 5. Oh, almost stumbled over my own words. Now for the flap part, that piece, we're going to use this piece of DSP, which is, make sure, flap layer DSP is 3 by 4, and the flap layer cardstock is 2 7/8 by 3 7/8, and that's because I want that tiniest of border. Now, are you ready for the giveaway? Okay. I was cleaning up. I was looking for my appointment book and couldn't find it. So I found this whole bunch of DSP that was pre-cut, and I am giving away the same amount of paper that I am using. It's your choice. So you will get one of these. That's the piece I'm using. This piece that I'm using. And you will get all these other pieces. You can choose. That one has 2 in there to use. So this is my envelope. And do not remember what the name of the DSP is. I don't know where is. This might be the piece that I'll be using. Let me double check. Not using that one. Not using that one. And I will probably throw this in the giveaway too, since I am not going to need any more of it. So let's get on with it. You could even use that side, the houndstooth, but we're going to go with this green leafy part, and we need to cut this down now. My DSP layer needs to be 3 by 5. So 3 3/4 by 5. Ugh. 3 3/4 by 5. All right. And I like that size of it. The last one, it just had a little bit of that leaf image. And when I cut it down, I purposely cut it down to keep that. I think I'm going to make it go this way. Stick that in the center. Beautiful. All right, so our mechanism piece, well, let's go ahead and stamp our bear. Wait till you see how gorgeous he is. And he looks so good in copper clay, guys. He is so pretty. So there is our copper clay. And I'm going to stamp my bear first this time. In the center, hopefully. And then we're going to stamp the ground. And the ground is going to be in the beautiful, beautiful wild wheat. These colors are so up my alley, if you want to say that. It is just gorgeous. So I'm going to set that one aside. Bring in wild wheat. And I need my scratch paper. All right. So now we're going to give him a bit of ground. So you see those 2 dips right there? If you put the short blobby bit on your left, these dips, his feet, his paws fit right in there. And then I'm going to come in and extend it a little more. and extend it a little more. And that's all I'm doing to him besides doing some sponging. So I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to use it again, but I'm bringing in my sponge dauber. Haven't labeled it yet. And now I'm going to sponge around with Pebbled Path. And I'm holding my fingers back here, my thumb here, and as you flick the sponge dauber, it gives it support and it does make it a lot easier to do. So once again, 2 fingers there, 1 in there, and that's how I'm holding it. I even have 3 right now just because I'm over here, my fingers weren't. So there it is. Oh, lovely. Okay, so this piece is ready. It has this piece, but you don't want to glue those together. You do not want to do that yet. We need our mechanism piece. And we want the longer portion of it going into our card. So that leaves me, I'm stamping right here. I'm going to unfold it up my score line, the longer part towards you. We are going to stamp in copper clay. Make sure, let me look at my card and make sure. Nope, that was not well done. We're stamping in Pebbled Path. I thought so. On the inside, we're using copper clay. Just wrong one. So, scoot that aside. You mean so much to me. I'm going to line the 2 and me up. Maybe it will be easier if I just fold it right at the very bottom. Like so. I'm going to hold it down a second. Gorgeous. Okay. So there's that. We're going to set that aside. We're going to do the stamping on the inside of our card. We're going to do a little bit of the ground in the wild wheat. So I'm just adding a little bit here. Some on that side. And I'm going to turn it this way. It'll just be easier for me. Right there. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And now, Happy Father's Day is going to be in copper clay, bringing in all those colors from the front of the card. Beautiful. Okay. My dad would like this card too. So we're ready now to put our mechanism in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add glue. This is the front flap. I want it to be on the back side here. You guys might think this is funny, but here's my card. I'm going to pop that down like so, okay? Pop it down. I'm not going to put it together yet, but now I'm going to line it up as even as I can, okay? Now I'm going to turn and I'm going to close it. That's it. We don't want to put any glue on this because this is how it's going to open. But now when we open her up, open, it's all done. Okay. That's all there is to it. We'll put the inside on in a minute. Next, I'm going to put my bear on. I'm not worried about this piece yet. I'm just worried about my bear. And I'm going to add glue to this piece in kind of a rectangle square shape. I'm going to leave a little bit of room for my baker's twine. Hopefully get my bear on straight. Yep, it looks pretty good to me. And I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put glue here, 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 and a big X. You guys ready? I used this side of it. And now I'm going to square it up behind my image, and I am sandwiching my mechanism in between that so that when you open this, you don't see the mechanism being shorter than the rest of it. It's just like that. That is that simple. So, oh, you know what we did? We did all that stamping. We weren't supposed to. Oh, I'm so crazy sometimes. Okay. Well, that's going to be fine. Just going to add a bit of color there. Sometimes it just happens that way. Here we go. Laying down our pebbled path where it should have been in the first spot. And it just gives me an opportunity to stamp again, right? That's all it is. So on our 3 3/4 by 5, let's do our, we just did a practice run on it. So there's our ground coverage we're doing. And now comes in our Happy Father's Day. We just practiced is all. We just had a practice run at stamping is all. And it's just as lovely as ever. Open up our card. And actually it looks pretty cool being in the background there. Let me make sure this is in camera because I'm sure it was out. Alrighty. So there is our inside layer. Da-da, da-da, da-da. It's so simple, guys. And we already did pebbled path. We don't need that. Let me close up my ink pads for a second, everybody. Why, you look at how gorgeous Mr. Bear is. So I have, this was a double pack. It's old. So all I did is I took it and I wrapped it around like so. And I left me enough that I wanted to tie me a little bow. So I'm going underneath both of those. Maybe if I can get it tight enough. And sometimes you need a helping finger to make a bow on a card, and I'm just going to use these for that. No, I didn't think I grabbed it. That's funny. Sometimes nails are more of a hindrance, and they sure are when it comes to tying bows like this. My bow maker would be handy dandy, but can't do that with wrapping it like I did. There, now I got a hold of it. Now I can adjust it. Want to scoot it over a bit. Don't want it too big. Just a little accent is all that is. And then I'm going to use a couple of glue dots to put those bow loopy loops right where I want them, because they are a bit in the wrong direction. So I'm going to have a little bit there, a little bit there. That is all done. That can go in my little drawer. Now I told you we need glue dots, so I'm going to grab a couple. I thought I grabbed one. Nope, it's still there. So I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to put one on the other side to hold my bows where I want them, because I want it. Turn my loopy loops the way I want them. I'm telling you what, that little string just doesn't want to go where it's supposed to. This one is going on this side of the string. And I am almost done. There. And we're going to add a little accent here. Now the accents I chose, if I can find where they went to, under the copper clay, are, I'm sure these are retired, but these were the faux sea glass. And to me, they remind me of river rocks more than glass. So, but the color is so beautiful with the wild weed. I was like, yep, we're going to do this. So I'm putting 3 down here on this side. And then I'm going to I did 3 on the other one, but we may do, let's see. I thought we would just do 2. Because the bow to me is the 3rd element. That little twist in that little guy is really bugging me. Another glue dot time. You will twist my way. You will twist my way. I'm gonna tuck that up there. Give this a little pull because I'm being difficult here. Now you're where I want to. Okay, so that is our card. And now with our envelope, we used all 3 images from the beautiful wildlife wonder. The bear would have been great in the pebbled path, but I really wanted it to shine. And I really like this, that it just can stand up like so to display the bear. I thought that was really kind of cute. So I hope you guys like it too. And if you did, would you give me a thumbs up, like, share, or comment, or all of the above? It's all good. But you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. That's totally up to you. I do appreciate it. I read every single comment. It's how I wake up in the morning. It's what I love doing. And I reply to all of them. And I appreciate you making those comments because you keep me going in this. And I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I want to invite you back to come visit my Wonderland. Bye-bye now.